opening statement is I'm now 1-0 in the shirt that my son got me. And even though I was told I looked like I was transformed from the 80s to come here today, I feel pretty good about this shirt and that we're 1-0 in it. And I may not take it off for a couple days. I might just wear it. Maybe I'll still have it on when we play UIC on Monday. You know, I talked to you the other day about you play so many games above your level, so many games below your level. And today, and then I went home that night and saw that Michigan State played below their level and found a way to win. And that's what I told you, that when you play below your level, if you do it 6 times, you gotta win half those 6 games. And I really think the first half tonight, we were probably a little below our level. I think Cleveland probably felt the same way about the way they shot the ball. You know, coaches would want to both take credit that we really guarded, and I'm sure they want to say they really guarded, but I saw a lot of missed shots by both teams. And we were able to right the wrong, and we were able to find a way to win against a team that scrapped and you know, played their tails off and wanted to beat us badly. I thought their coach did a great job with his game plan. You know, he's a good coach, and they came at us, and we handled it. And we shot 73% in the second half, even though we couldn't throw it in the ocean, because we got the ball to Jalen at the rim. And we came out with a plan and executed it. In the first half, we came out, and we might have had a plan, but it sure didn't look like it. The second half, we had one, we executed it, and then all of a sudden the ball started going in, and we started banking them in. Did you call it?
I heard him.
Yeah. And that's what happens. Good things happen when you play. And that's when you have a plan and you execute it. We still made a lot of crazy, stupid mistakes. And, you know, you guys probably know when you see, when they happen, or you wonder why I'm acting like an idiot. And it's no different than many teams, but because I've got Jalen Hayes, who's played, how many games have you played? And yeah, and you leave the shooter on a loose ball to go to the guy we're not even guarding, and they throw it to your man and he makes a 3. Should I go nuts? Tell them I should, okay? Please?
Yeah, you should.
And so you accept it.
I do.
So it's not, oh, that's Kampe's crazy.
Right.
You agree I should go nuts, because a 5th-year senior shouldn't do that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're on the same page. We won, everybody's happy.
Questions for Jalen and Kendrick?
Kendrick, what changed for you in the second half?
I mean, Jalen getting the ball down low, and he was a big force, and that kind of opened it up for me in the perimeter.
You feel any kind of pressure, like all eyes on you and second the country in scoring when the shots aren't falling? Do you feel pressure, or do you just keep plugging?
No, I don't feel any pressure, because there's guys on our team that could easily be at the top of the nation in scoring too, so there's no pressure.
He had 8 assists.
Did see that. That was going to be a follow-up, Coach.
He had 8 assists.
You think you got a journalism degree or
The
something?
second leading scorer in the country, who's not making shots,
Right.
had 8 assists. Says a lot about him.
Kendrick, when you weren't scoring in the first half, you were still able to distribute the basketball and rebound the basketball here tonight. Is that something that was consciously done by you, or is that just flow of the game?
I think it was consciously done by me. I had to focus on other areas of the game to contribute to my team, knowing that I'm not throwing in shots.
Jalen, do you feel like you have to be more aggressive earlier in games to get the team going a little bit faster offensively in first halves?
Yeah, I mean, that's just part of our team's makeup. You know, I'm one of the scorers on the team, you know, along with Kendrick and Martez. So, I mean, that's just part of our team's makeup, me being aggressive.
Jalen, we were talking on the broadcast in league play, your field goal percentage is below 50, and I've never seen that before. And I said on the air, I said that's not where Jalen Hayes lives. You know, you were able to get that cooking though, and really find your rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm just staying aggressive, man, and I have the most confidence in myself that shots will start falling. So, just continuing to stay consistent on being aggressive, and just started making shots.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, guys.
You know, when you shoot the ball really well, you have a great assist to basket rate. And you saw that, I can't remember the numbers 2 nights ago, but it was like 28 out of 33, right? Tonight it's 25 out of 30. I mean, when you make shots, you're going to have a great assist to basket rate. And, you know, if Michigan State had 30 baskets and had 25 assists, it would be on the front page of ESPN tonight. But this is like the third or fourth time we've done it in the league play. And so good things are going to happen for us. You know, we struggle, and we look at, you know, at times we don't look very pretty. But good things are going to happen for us when you have the assist to basket rate that we continually have. We had 3 guys get 7 assists or more tonight. That's pretty good offense, you know, and pretty, not good, that's efficient offense. I don't know if we were good on defense. The numbers all point that we're good on defense. I don't like us defensively, so I'm not probably going to say we were good on defense. I'm going to say more they just missed. Until I believe in our team defensively, I probably feel that way. That's the area that if we're going to do anything, we've got to get better defensively.
Coach, speaking of that defensively, Martez Walker, his efforts on Bobby Word, backing it up against what he did against Hartfield in the Youngstown State game as well. Martez Walker, no one talks about this, but Martez Walker is becoming quite a defensive stopper in this league, always on one of the other team's better scores.
Yeah, but now I'm mad at him because he didn't box out a couple times tonight, and he was sick. He did not feel good, and we talked about maybe trying to get him only 20 to 25 minutes, but then he didn't want to come out, and then I got mad at him. But on the ball, on a shooter, with his 6'6" length and his intelligence, he's one of the top defenders in the league. I would say you've got Odiasi at UIC leading the nation in shot blocking, would be a great defender in this league. You've got the small kid at Green Bay who's built like a linebacker, who I think is as good as there is in the league defensively. And then you've got Martez Walker, and then the kid at Northern Kentucky. I can't think of his name right now. I think he's a tremendous defender in the league. And the Benzinger kid at Wright State, I don't think he's a great defender, but I think he's the toughest kid in the world. And so he defends, makes smart plays, dives on the floor. So I think those are the elite defenders in the league, and I think you put Martez right in there with them.
Do you think the team in the first half was settling for jump shots instead of maybe going to Jalen a little bit more, because it seemed like Cleveland State went to a little bit of a smaller lineup in the first half?
Well, Jalen did have 12 at halftime, and he had 9 shots. It was 5 and 9 at halftime, so I don't think we were settling. I think we're a good shooting team, and we were, Kendrick wanted to get it going. You're going to have halves like that. When you can get out of it, that's a good sign. If we'd have done the same thing in the second half, then I think, maybe we're not just as good as we think we are. They proved they could get out of it. But they got out of it by getting good ones, getting layups, getting high percentage shots, and then the jumpers fell. Kendrick's too good of a shooter to just continually miss like he was missing.
Any other questions for Coach?
Okay, thank you. Appreciate everybody who was here tonight. We had another really good crowd. And I know I had a few words the other night. Maybe that helped, maybe it didn't, I don't know, but very pleased with the crowd. You saw Jalen Hayes get 30 points. You saw Kendrick Nunn put up an unbelievable array of shots late. You saw Martez Walker guard, really guard. You saw Nick Daniels do some great things. Those kids only have 5 games left here. So it's really, we're very grateful that we have such good crowds and that people care so much. Very grateful for that. Thank you.